Hey, I'm Adam Lambert, and you're watching Breakfast Television.
Oh, this was a good version.
Yeah, Adam Lambert, of course, this is off of his debut album, For Your Entertainment, and Riaz got a chance to chat with him yesterday.
I liked his little critique of you. I thought that he did a good little critique. You know, of course, yeah, he released his album last November. He also talked to Riaz a little bit about embracing his sexuality at a young age, and he, next week, I guess, is going to be critiquing the Idol hopefuls. So Riaz found out what he plans to share with them.
All right, we're here inside the River Rock Hotel. You know this guy beside me, Adam Lambert, and people know when it comes to you, fashion, and I love the boots. Richie, get down on the boots.
Thank you.
Thank
you. It's all about the boots, right?
This is nice. 28 years old, first time ever you were headlining a tour. This is big.
Yeah.
This is big.
Yeah, it's great.
How does it feel? Is it? Are you ready for this? Is there added pressure? The nerves?
No, I think I'm ready for it. I mean, this is a record that I've been living with now for a while, since it came out in November of last year. And I really love the material. I've been rehearsing it. We've done some other performances. One actually recently in Indio, California. And this will be very similar to that. And it got a great response, and it was great to connect with the audience, and we discovered some new things musically, my band and I think it's going to be a great show tonight.
You are so open, and to be one of the first gay artists on a major label, I commend you for this.
Thank you.
You're embracing who you are. How old were you when you actually first came out?
I was like officially out at 18, right after high school.
Now that's got to be a tough thing to go through in any person's life.
It was hard leading up to it because I was like, oh God, I don't know what my parents are going to say. What are they going to think?
Yeah.
It's definitely something that I was afraid to do while I was in high school because I didn't know anybody else.
Yeah.
So I felt very alone in that. But when I finally did it, my parents were like, oh, we figured. It wasn't a big surprise. So yeah, and then I moved to LA right after high school from San Diego, and I went out and met other people, and that felt great. I was like, oh, there are other people like me. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now I don't feel so alone.
Well, you're here now in Vancouver. You had a show last night. You had a show tonight at the River Rock, which is great. And next week, going back to the roots per se with Idol.
Yeah.
Now, was this a shock when they called you and said, "All right, Adam, we want you to mentor this"?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, I was like, you want me to what?
Yeah.
Cool. I think it's gonna be great. I mean, I really love the show. I love the concept of the show. I was a fan of the show before I was on it, so I always had really strong opinions. I was always like, oh, why did he do that? Oh, Simon, why did you say that?
Yeah.
You get like really invested in the show, and so I think it'll be really interesting to take on the role of somebody trying to help these guys out just to be the best they can be.
And what was the best lesson that you'd like to let others know when they're trying to do the exact same thing?
I think the biggest key for me was really trusting my own instincts and not putting too much investment in every little thing the judges said, but following my heart.
Yeah.
And also not like getting glued onto the internet and finding out what everybody thinks, because the minute you start getting distracted with all the other opinions, yours gets lost, and then who's the artist?
Yeah.
Like, you have to be the artist. You have to be up there and like make it you and have that integrity. And it is hard in the face of all that's going on in Idol, but that's the key, I think.
All right. Well, we got one show coming up tonight. We're excited about it.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of people like the art of the presentation. How long does it get to get Lambertized here?
Well, this is kind of Day Lambert. This is a little
This is
different.
Day Lambert.
This is Day Lambert. It's a bit different, but for camera. Day Lambert for camera.
For camera.
It's in the middle there. But I think before a show, if I have time, I say more is more, and I get carried away. I put glitter in places and
in places
and shiny things on fingers and hair done and costume put together.
And a flat iron. That's got to be a flat iron.
No flat iron.
That's just natural?
Yeah, this is just out the shower today.
Those are nice genetics.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah.
I used a flat iron back in the day when I had my hair.
Yeah, sometimes I do. I didn't do it today, though.
Fashion tips with Adam and Riaz. Listen, man, absolute pleasure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming through Vancouver. And again, River Rock Casino. See you tonight.
What an amazing success story, of course. Adam Lambert is playing once again tonight at River Rock in Richmond, but you know what?
Sold out.
Sold out. He did Coquitlam last night at Red Robinson. Sold out. So what do you do? Michelle?
I think I'm developing a little bit of a crush.
I know.
Yeah.
Too bad he's not in your department.
Doesn't play for my team.
I know, he doesn't.
Anyways.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, what do you want from me?
I don't know.
Okay, that's enough. No
Yeah.
more of that, ever. Okay, here we go. Let's get to the commute, shall we?